August 28th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I've got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about the homeless. And we're going to talk about the panhandlers and the homeless and the druggies. They get out there and are hitting in the quarter streets, intersections, out in front of Walmart. And that's what I'm going to show. So let's just get started, take a look at this. Okay, guys. So I think this was Sunday over the weekend. And there's sometimes panhandlers up here. There's homeless, there's druggies. But what I want to show here is that there's this lady, she's Latin. And I've seen this lady up here before. Now, not at the intersection here. Usually she's sitting in the parking lot of Walmart, panhandling. Now, this lady looks healthy. She doesn't look drugged out. And, I mean, she's not a skeleton or nothing like that. But I wanted to show this. But what caught my eye here is this lady had walked back. She had walked back, and let's see if I can get this here. It's on a two different segment. And I'm going to bring my cursor in so you guys can see this. I'm going to get a closer deal here in a second, guys. Right there. And she was looking right at us. And then she turned around, and then she went back and sat down. Now, these people, nothing ever changes. But I mean, it's also like, it's like they want just a free ride out here or to feed their drug addiction. One of the two. Now, this lady, she's got a deal on a sign here. It says that supposedly that she's got 2 kids and she has no money for rent. You can see she's holding that sign right there. Now, I'm going to bring this in a little bit closer. Hold on. Okay, so I'll bring it in. I'm going to try to lighten this up real quick, guys, so we can see this just a little bit better. Hold on. And let me put the speed down here to slow it down here. So, it says, help me, please. I have 2 kids. And so what's it say? No money for rent, food. God bless you. And that's all. That's all. I've seen this lady, like I say, I've seen this lady up here in this parking lot before doing this. Now this gal, she looks clean. Like I say, she doesn't look sunken in the face. She doesn't look like a skeleton and stuff. But it makes me wonder, what is she doing? And just riding the ride here. Now, this is in Kansas City. This is in Independence. This is up here by the Independence Center. This is at the outer entrance of the Walmart here. But, I mean, it's something that people need to be aware of. Now, I go over to the zoo every day. I post a lot of zoo videos. There was a gentleman that supposedly basically a vet, anyway, I should say, and panhandles. He had been panhandling off 63rd Street, older guy. One day I gave this guy $1. He seemed okay because he didn't seem like he was, I mean, he might be, I don't know if he might be an alcoholic, but he didn't look like a drug addict. He wasn't, stoned or, I've passed this guy many a times. But, then also when I've talked about this in my videos, I've talked about, how Kansas City's always got these deals where they show on Channel 5 or Channel 9 or Channel 4 these, oh, we get out, we help these homeless, we help the addicted, we help. Well, I never see, I travel all over the city. I don't see them out here talking to these people hardly ever. I think one time on 63rd Street, I actually did see a Kansas City, Missouri police van talking to one of them. But that probably wasn't to see if they needed any assistance. Probably telling them they shouldn't be where they were standing so they wouldn't get run over. So I get to wonder here, about all this because it never changes. We got one up here, like we go up by the tool shed on 40 Highway by Lee Summit. There's a guy he's been up there for several years. He gets out on that corner, he's got a dog. And never changes. But I wonder about this, because nothing ever changes with any of this. And if it hasn't changed in 3 years or 2 years or 1 year, going backwards, guys. Probably not going to change at all, is it? Unless somebody gets out there and actually can do something about this to help them. I mean, I always hear all this talk about everything. But then I get to wonder about this lady because, she looked healthy and strong. Well, me and my son, we've ate at McDonald's, we've ate over here at a Taco Bell and stuff. And I could sure see this gal getting a job at one of these places. There's a whole food chain up there that need help up on Nolan Road. So, I don't know. And then I get to think too. Then we got the Catholic organization on down the road, on down as you go, was that 23rd or 24 highway on out there at the very end out there. I'm sure, they could help this lady find a job if she's really wanting to find a job. But is she wanting to find a job? A lot of effort looks like it goes into being here on this, out in the middle of the intersection here. And it makes you wonder. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. Now, this was on Sunday. And what I really caught my eye was these two gals that was hooking underneath the bridge here. Now, there's a difference between the ones that are just trying to survive or like I say, they're homeless. And then there's the other ones that are trying to pick up, walking up to the cars, not just for that kind of money, but for something else. And this is a pretty good distance. They're out in the center. Let's see if I can bring this in a little bit better. I might have to lighten this up some. I'm going to show you. They're right over here. And they're kind of talking across, yelling across for one another, having a conversation. They were playing both sides of the deal. I don't know. But like I say. But the drugs bring that. Because they're out there. If they're, here you go again. If they're out there doing that, it's probably defeating addiction. But these are the two right here where I'm circling right here. I wanted to show that. A lot of times, if they're just homeless, they'll be sitting up on the side over here. Or if they're drugged out, they're passed out underneath these pillars. And you usually see that. I've posted several videos of that, guys. There's one more angle. So hold on, guys. All right, guys. Now, down here off 23rd Street, the station they closed, where they were dealing all the drugs. I wanted to show this because when we come back through on this was Saturday night, there was two Latin gentlemen on these bicycles that maybe a 12 or 14-year-old would ride. And they're 35 to 40 years old on these bicycles, hanging out on this corner across from where all these drugs were going on here in Independence at 23rd and Chrysler. Something Independence police need to be watching because this is still going on. See, as soon as you close one area down, they just move over off to the side of the other street to another area. But I wanted to show that because I was thinking, and this was pretty late too. You got to understand, 35, I can't imagine being a 35 or 40-year-old man riding a little kid's bicycle. But that's their signature. That's how they hang out when they're dealing that stuff. But I wanted to show that too, guys. So hold on. And this is only what? I don't know. How far is it to the police station from down here, 23rd a mile? I don't know, 2 at the most. Pretty sad that they're willing to go that close and deal that and just do it. But this is Kansas City. And this is Independence, Missouri. All right, guys. And I just wanted to show that one more time. Because it says, help me, please. I have 2 kids, no money for rent for food. God bless you. But like I say, this woman hangs over there before. I've seen her before over here. And, I mean, nothing getting done on this other than I guess she's getting a free ride on all this stuff. So hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. We're going to wrap this up. So, I don't know. And then, like I say, it just, I don't know. I don't know what else could be said. I mean, we've had so many crossover here. And what really, like I say, what really gets to me, though, is if they left their own country and they couldn't do anything, what are they going to do here? I think that's the next question, other than to bring this country down like their country was, because they didn't change their country. They didn't fight for freedom in their country, did they? They just came here. Interesting. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there.